In the pantheon of Egyptian deities, few figures inspire such awe and fear as Apep, the great serpent of chaos. From the earliest days of ancient Egypt, Apep was regarded as a powerful and malevolent force, a symbol of the dangers that lurk in the shadows and threaten the stability of the world. Apep, also known as Apophis, was a serpent god associated with darkness, chaos, and the powers of the underworld. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Apep was the archenemy of Ra, the sun god, and his battles with Ra and other deities were the stuff of legend.
Apep was born of the primordial chaos that existed before the world was created. He was believed to be an eternal force, always seeking to disrupt the order of the cosmos and return the world to a state of primal chaos. Apep was a giant serpent, with a body that stretched for miles and a head that could swallow the sun itself. His scales were said to be as black as the depths of the underworld, and his eyes glowed with an otherworldly light. In some accounts, Apep was seen as a cunning and intelligent opponent, using his powers of deception to ambush the gods and goddesses in their nightly battles.
In others, he was portrayed as a mindless brute, driven by instinct and the desire to destroy all that lay in his path. In the minds of the ancient Egyptians, Apep represented the forces of darkness and evil that threatened the stability of their world. His power was feared by all, and many rituals and spells were devised to protect against his influence. Despite his fearsome reputation, Apep was not without his supporters. Some believed that he represented the natural order of things, the wild and untamed forces that were necessary for the world to maintain its balance. Others saw him as a symbol of the power of the individual to challenge the status quo and shake things up. As the great serpent of chaos, Apep sought to destroy the world and overthrow the order established by the gods. His hatred for the sun god Ra was particularly intense, as Ra was the embodiment of order and stability in the universe.
For this reason, every day as Ra sailed across the sky in his solar bark, Apep would rise from the depths of the underworld to attack him. Ra was traveled across the sky every day in a solar boat. This journey was essential to the cycle of life and death, and represented the renewal of the world with each passing day. Ra would begin his journey in the east, rising over the horizon and beginning his ascent into the sky. At the end of each day, Ra would descend into the west, eventually disappearing over the horizon as he journeyed into the underworld.
The battle between Apep and the Ark of the Sun Ra was a legendary conflict that has been passed down through the ages. It was a clash of titanic forces, a struggle between the destructive power of chaos and the creative power of the universe. He would coil himself around the bark, his enormous body stretching out for miles, and try to drag it down into the darkness below. But Ra was not defenseless. He had the Ark of the Sun, a powerful weapon that could unleash a beam of light that could vanquish even the most fearsome foes. The battle between Apep and the Ark was fierce and intense, with both sides unleashing devastating attacks against one another. Apep would unleash torrents of fire and venom, his massive jaws snapping at the defenders who wielded the Ark.
The defenders, in turn, would fire the beam of light from the Ark, burning Apep's flesh and forcing him back into the underworld. The Ark was also protected by other gods. It was rumored that even Set himself sometimes helped fight off the serpent. Even the souls of the dead who had passed the judgment of Osiris could help in the fight against Apep. In the end, it was the power of order and stability that emerged victorious. The serpent would die each time, but would be reborn and fight again the next day.
This conflict between Apep and the Ark was not just a physical battle, it was also a battle of wills. Apep represented the destructive forces of the universe, the chaos that threatened to consume all life. The Ark, on the other hand, represented the creative power of the universe, the order and stability that allowed life to flourish. In the end, Apep reminds us that even the most fearsome and destructive forces can have a profound impact on the human experience, inspiring us to confront the unknown with courage and resilience.